everyone, welcome back to maths class, the continued part of exercise 18C. I have picked the questions which are related to the calculate the measure of some given angles, children. Later I'll come back to the other problems. Let us move on to question number 15. Look at the textbook, page number 285. In the given figure, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, PQ is a tangent to a circle at point C, BD is a diameter. If angle DCQ is equal to 40 degree, which is already marked in the diagram, and angle ABD is equal to 60 degree. So let us discuss one by one and write the measurement accordingly. Point number 1 is to first target is to calculate angle DBC. This is angle DBC. You can easily note down, children, a tangent is at point C and CD is a chord, so that angle formed at the intersection point of a chord and a tangent is equal to the angle in the alternate segment, that is nothing but equal to angle DBC. Here I am going to highlight, you can just observe DCQ is the angle at the point of intersection of a tangent and a chord, and angle DBC is the angle in the alternate segment. Hence the measure of angle DBC is equal to 40 degree. Let us write the same. Point number 1. Angle DCQ is equal to angle DBC is equal to 40 degree. Angle of the alternate segment. Next, point number 2. What is the second angle need to be calculated? That is angle BCP. BCP. This angle has to be calculated. Just children, observe the diagram very much carefully. How you are able to, by this time you must be able to identify the measure of angles with the help of by observing the given diagram. Here you can notice that DB is a diameter. Am I right? Hence DB is a diameter. Angle DAC can be equal to 90 degree. If angle GAC is 90 degree, in the same way angle DCB is also equal to 90 degree. That is, angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Now in triangle DBC, one angle is 90, one angle is 40, hence the remaining angle is equal to 50 degree. Now again the same concept. Here you can just note down here angle BCP. This is angle formed at the intersection point of a chord BC and the tangent QC at the point C. This angle is equal to BDC, which is angle in the alternate segment. Hence the second point, angle BCP is equal to 50 degree. Let us write the second point by observing the diagram. Note down, children. If you are able to do it, pause the video, complete it, come back and then cross check. BD is a diameter. Therefore, angle BCD is equal to 90 degree. Reason, angle in a semicircle. Now, consider triangle BDC. Angle BDC is equal to 180 minus of angle BCD plus angle DBC. Reason, angle sum property of a triangle. Now, angle BDC is equal to 180 minus of 90 plus 40. That is equal to 180 minus 130. Measure of angle BDC is equal to 50 degree. Now write down the same concept. Angle BDC is equal to angle BCP, which is equal to 50 degree. Reason is angle of the alternate segment. Point number 2 is completed. Now what is the third angle to be calculated? That is angle ADB. I hope you are able to do this, children. So already we have marked one angle as 90 degree, angle in a semicircle. One angle is given as 60 degree. So 90 plus 60 is 150. Hence the measure of angle ADB will be equal to 30 degree. Or you can prove it in the other way. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Angle B is 60 plus 40, that is 100. So opposite angles are supplementary. Part of angle D is 50, 100 plus 50. So the remaining angle is equal to 30 degree. So with any one of the method, you just prove it and write down that measure of angle ADB is equal to 30 degree. I repeat, children, one way is consider triangle ABD. By applying angle sum property, this angle will be equal to 30 degree. The second method or the alternate method is ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Here angle B is 100 degree. Hence the measure of angle ADB, the part of angle D will be equal to 30 degree. Next, question number 16. The given figure shows a circle with center O and BCD is a tangent at C. Show that we have a target. Prove that problem. It is very simple one. Angle ACD plus angle BAC is equal to 90 degree. Now at first let me draw a line, join a line from O to C. We know that the angle between the tangent and the radius is 90 degree. Hence I can say that OC is perpendicular to BD. Once OC is perpendicular to BD, angle OCD will be equal to 90 degree. Now angle OCD has been split into two angles. One is angle OCA plus another one is angle ACD. This is equal to 90 degree. So we are almost on the way. See children, I want ACD plus BAC as 90 degree, but we got ACD as 90 degree. Only what is extra? OCA is extra. In the place of OCA, I need BAC. Is it possible? Yes, of course, very simple concept. We know that OC is equal to OA, that is radius, is if OCA is an angle which is opposite to the side OA, hence angle OAC is equal to angle OCA. From the diagram, OAC is nothing but equal to BAC. So mark this as result number 1. Let us write that OC is equal to OA. Hence OCA is equal to OAC, that is angle OCA is equal to angle BAC. Result number 2. So from 1 and 2, angle ACD plus angle BAC is equal to 90 degree. I repeat this problem, kindly note down this. Here for the given diagram we have drawn that OC is perpendicular to BD. OC is a radius and BD is a tangent. Hence angle formed at OCD is 90 degree. That is point number 1. Point number 2, angle OCD is written as sum of two angles. One is angle OCA, another one is angle ACD. Point number 3, OA is equal to OC, hence angle OCA is equal to angle OAC. OAC is nothing but angle BAC. By this we have got the result of angle ACD plus angle BAC is equal to 90 degree. Let us move on to question number 19. ABCD is a cyclic pentagon. ABCD is a cyclic pentagon with center of its circumcircle at point O such that AB is equal to BC is equal to CD and angle ABC is equal to 120 degree. So we need to find the measure of few angles. Let us start doing the same. It is clearly said in the question that AB is equal to BC is equal to CD. Hence, I can say that angle ABC is equal to angle BCD is equal to 120 degree. This is point number 1. Now, once OB and OC are joined, they are angle bisectors. OB, OC are angle bisectors. We know this very well. Hence, I can say that angle OBC is equal to angle OCB is equal to 120 by 2, which is equal to 60 degree. So move to the diagram and mark this, children. So angle OBC, this is 60. OCB, this is equal to 60. Now from the diagram in triangle OBC, if the measure of two angles are equal to 60 degree, what is the measure of angle BOC? This is also equal to 60 degree. Let us write that. Consider triangle OBC. Angle BOC is equal to 180 minus of angle OCB plus angle OBC. Reason, angle sum property. Hence it is 180 minus of 60 plus 60, 180 minus 120, angle BOC is equal to 60 degree. We know that angle BEC is half of angle BOC because BEC is angle at the circumference and BOC is angle at the center. Hence, first measure of angle BEC is equal to 30 degree. Write the same, children. That is half of 60, which is equal to 30 degree. Reason, angle at the circumference is half the angle at the center. Point number 2, BED. How to find BED? Any idea? Observe the diagram. Very simple. Already we have got, with the help of a given diagram, you can notice BCDE is a cyclic quadrilateral. Hence, I need to find the measure of angle BED. Just now we have proved that angle BCD is equal to 120 degree. Measure of angle BCD is equal to 120 degree and the part of angle E is proved as 30 degree. So what will be the measure of angle BED? If this is 120, this will be 60. If this is 30, this is also equal to 30 degree. Hence the measure of angle BED is equal to 30 degree. Write down the same, children. Consider a cyclic quadrilateral . Consider a cyclic quadrilateral BCDE. Consider a cyclic quadrilateral BCDE. Angle BCD plus angle BED is equal to 180 degree. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Hence, BCD is 120 and the measure of BED is already part of the angle is 30. So it's not necessary, as we need complete angle of BED. We can take that angle BED is 180 minus 120, which is equal to 60 degree. And this is the one way to find the solution, children. If you observe the diagram carefully, you may find many other types also to find. You can try it, but mention the proper reason what you have done, why it is equal, how you have calculated. Let us move on to question number 20. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle and tangents at A and B meet at C. If angle ACO is equal to 30 degree, so point number 1, target number 1 is angle BCO. Point number 2 is angle AOB. Point number 3 is angle APB. So this problem, I am going to give you the complete explanation. You need to write the solution by yourself, children. So kindly observe the diagram carefully. The first point is angle BCO. We need to find the measure of angle BCO. As it is said that C, from the external point C, the tangents drawn are CA and CB. From the theorem, we already know that we have learned the theorem which is related to the tangents drawn from the external point are equal. With this, the third point, we already know that tangents are equally inclined to the line joining the point and the center of the circle. Hence, by theorem, angle BCO is also equal to 30 degree. This is 30 degree by theorem number 10. Just go through once the point number 3, sub point number 3, theorem number 10. Already we have discussed, but we did not use that theorem result till now. This is the first problem we are using it. We used to use only the theorem related to that CA is equal to CB. Other than CA is equal to CB, angles inclined at the center and the angle formed with the help of external point and the center of the circle, they are also equal. The theorem is having 3 different results. So this is the third result. Based on that, angle BCO is equal to 30 degree. The next one is angle AOB. So how to find angle AOB? Simple. OA is perpendicular to AC 90 degree. OB is perpendicular to BC 90 degree. Angle between tangent and the radius. So now measure of, if you consider BCAO as a quadrilateral, this is 90, this is 90, 180, and this measure of this angle is 60. Hence the measure of angle AOB will be equal to 120 degree. This is point number 2. Many of the students will think that this is a cyclic quadrilateral. No, children, this is not a cyclic quadrilateral. This is just a quadrilateral wherein angle sum property can be applied. So point number 2, how did we do? OA perpendicular to AC, OB perpendicular to BC. Angle between radius and the tangent. Hence, angle A is 90, angle B is 90. By applying angle sum property of a quadrilateral, angle BOA or angle AOB is 120 degree. Now the last one, target. AOB is 120 and what is APB? I hope so you got that. This is equal to 60 degree. Angle at the circumference is half the angle at the center.